Anytime we support the government with such initiatives, and it should be done even more often than even after waiting for a period or waiting for something to happen.
Now, the Chartered Institute of Marketing has hosted its first CIM breakfast event of 2018 under the theme Legacy Leadership Passing the Baton, that brought together experts and stakeholders to debate weighty issues in their sector. The event had Martin Odoro-Otieno, founder and CEO of the Leadership Group Limited, Andrew Mutuma, CEO, DHL, and Catherine Musakali from Dorian Associates and the Women on Boards Network as keynote speakers. The event aimed to enable networking besides building capacity in various areas across business.
CIM has actually evolved over the years. I can remember we are celebrating 20 years, as Treaty have said. And over those 20 years, the CIM syllabus has actually changed. And how does this change? CIM will actually go out there, do research, talk to the people, and say, is what we are offering as a CIM qualification relevant to make you stand out there, to be able to deliver your mandate in the corporate world?
Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure the impact lasts in your absence. Four things for me that stand out during this particular time, and in terms of appreciating how do people stand out when you have left, are a couple of things. One, always take responsibility for your actions. The next thing is be honest with your dealings in the organization. Many times we promise staff a lot of things that we know we can never give because it's a question of if, but you don't tell staff if. I don't know how many times you sit down and tell people that next year we'll see how we can add your salary and stuff like that. But at the back of your mind, you know the budgeting process, the issues affecting the business, never too sure that is ever going to happen. The third thing, listen to others. You don't have a monopoly of ideas. And over time I have learned I don't have the monopoly of ideas. It's so easy to spend time telling people what to do without spending time to listen to them and appreciate where they're coming from. And sometimes when you listen, you're able to appreciate a lot of things.
The first thing about leadership is we've got to remember that leadership is learned. So from a very early age, what leadership lessons are we imparting on the younger generation? I learned my leadership from my father, right from an early age when he said to me, sit here and write my notes about who I have given my cow to so that we can get it back. Who I need to talk to tomorrow, so on and so forth. So I got my leadership lessons from there. And we've got to ask ourselves the question, what are we teaching our children? Because believe you me, the things they go through at a very early age are what sets their leadership style later on. So it's very important that we get it right at the very beginning.
We do what we do every day. You cannot kind of live your life for 10 years and then decide that one day, okay, now I want to leave a legacy. Because people will remember everything along that journey of 10 years. So it's not an event, it's actually a journey of building that. So even as we sit in this room, we are making legacy, right? And therefore, if you want to begin today, then I would say that begin, and don't waste any more time thinking about it.
There is that quality that is becoming so important, and it's called the ability to learn and the ability to connect the dots. And that is why, as KTN News, we value this partnership so much, because we believe we're in a space where we're providing those conversations, that information to help you connect the dots to your own reality. Yeah? And why that is important is because a lot of the successes that I personally feel like